Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is in the Philippines for his official visit from November 3 to 4. The Philippines and Japan will expand cooperation in economic development and security. Kai Villan has the details.
Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is currently in the Philippines for his official visit, which began on November 3 and will continue until November 4. Prime Minister Kishida's plane landed at Balagbag Ramp in Naiya, Pasay City on Friday afternoon at around 2 p.m. Following this, Kishida, along with Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista, laid flowers in a wreath-laying ceremony at the monument of Dr. Jose Rizal in Manila. In the evening, President Marcos Jr. led the arrival ceremony for Japanese Prime Minister at the Kalayaan grounds of Malacañang, followed by a guestbook signing. Afterwards, a bilateral meeting between the President and the Japanese Prime Minister took place. During this meeting, the strengthening of the long-standing relationship between the Philippines and Japan was discussed further. This relationship covers economic development, development partnership, security cooperation, people-to-people ties, and more.
I'm glad to note that officials from the other branches of our government have likewise been committed to keeping our relationships vibrant. As we begin our discussions, I look forward to these very meaningful exchanges.
President Marcos shared that in July 2023, they marked the 67th anniversary of the normalization of diplomatic relations between the Philippines and Japan.
Our decades of cooperation have developed into a robust and strategic partnership built on trust, mutual respect, and common values.
The chief executive also recalled his productive visit to Japan in the early part of the current year, emphasizing the strength of the Philippines-Japan relationship and identifying areas of cooperation between the two countries.
And following my official visit to Japan in February 2023, we have welcomed several high-level delegations, including that of the delegation from the LDP of Japan and Japan-Philippines Parliamentary Friendship League. I also note the official parliamentary visit of the Philippine Senate to Japan on April of this year.
Meanwhile, President Marcos thanked Kishida for accepting the invitation to visit the Philippines.
I wish you and your delegation a comfortable stay, despite the fact that it's a very, very quick visit, but I hope that we will be able to achieve a great many things.
In his part, Prime Minister Kishida also expressed his gratitude to President Marcos for the warm welcome from the people of the Philippines. In addition, the two leaders held a presentation of key agreements and a joint press statement at the President's Hall in Malacañang. The two leaders shared the results of their bilateral meeting in their joint press statements. Before this, Marcos and Kishida witnessed the exchange of key agreements aimed at strengthening the bilateral relations between the Philippines and Japan. These agreements primarily focus on economic development, development cooperation, and security cooperation. President Marcos Jr. also hosted a dinner banquet at Malacañang for Prime Minister Kishida's official visit. Present at the state dinner were Vice President Sara Duterte, House Speaker Martin Romualdez, Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri, AFP Chief General Romeo Browner Jr., Cabinet Secretaries, and others. For God and my beloved country, the Philippines, Kai Villan, SMNI News.